consequence of your determination to take control of Greenland is the ultimate breakup of the NATO alliance, is that a price you're willing to pay?
You mean the breakup of it's very
the
interesting.
NATO alliance.
As the power struggle over who controls Greenland deepens, an intriguing and unexpected revelation has started to emerge, drawing the world's attention to this icy territory. According to reports by the New York Times, the Pentagon has allegedly not been instructed to draft any plans for an invasion of Greenland, despite growing international speculation. The US president has, however, persistently discussed the idea of American forces taking control of Greenland, bringing the notion from rumor into the realm of possible action. Military analysts cited by the New York Times suggest that if the United States ever chose to conduct a takeover of Greenland, it would likely face few operational challenges in doing so. Greenland already houses a major US military installation in its far northern reaches, serving as a strategic outpost in one of the most remote parts of the planet. The New York Times also reports that several Pentagon officials are reportedly frustrated, believing the president is restraining from using military force when the opportunity presents itself. Yet, Greenland remains an autonomous territory under Denmark, a loyal NATO member, a fact that makes the idea of a military move by the US particularly complicated and risky. Any attack on Greenland would effectively be an attack on Denmark itself, a NATO ally, a move that could fracture the very foundation of the alliance.
If a consequence of your determination to take control of Greenland is the ultimate breakup of the NATO alliance, is that a price you're willing to pay?
You mean the breakup of it's very
the
interesting.
NATO alliance.
So I think something's going to happen that's going to be very good for everybody. Nobody's done more for NATO than I have, as I said before, in every way. Getting them to go up to 5% of GDP was something that nobody thought was possible, and pay. At 2% they weren't paying. At 5% they are paying. And they're buying a lot of things from us, and they're giving them, I guess, to Ukraine. That's up to them, but they're giving them to whoever they're giving them to, but they're buying a lot. I think that we will work something out where NATO is going to be very happy and where we're going to be very happy. But we need it for security purposes. We need it for national security and even world security. It's very important. How about it?
Known as the largest island on Earth, Greenland is not only vast and covered in ice but also rich in valuable minerals, with a small population of just around 56,000 people. The US president has insisted that Greenland holds immense strategic importance, serving as a key foothold for America to counter both Russia and China in the rapidly militarizing Arctic region. This controversial push by the president has sparked deep divisions between Washington and major European capitals, widening the gap between the United States and its traditional allies. The European Union has taken a clear stance, firmly opposing any attempts to change Greenland's political or territorial status through external pressure. In a surprising escalation, the president even announced new tariffs on 8 NATO nations, countries that had sent symbolic military units to Greenland, signaling their disapproval. Meanwhile, the president appears to have stepped back, at least temporarily, from pursuing military action against Iran, choosing instead to shift his rhetoric. For several tense weeks, he had issued repeated threats of force against Tehran as violent protests swept through Iranian cities, drawing global concern. Eventually, the president softened his position, saying Iran had reportedly stopped executing protesters, a move he described as a sign of restraint. On January 20th, he took the spotlight again by commenting on new intelligence that suggested Iran might even be plotting an assassination attempt against him, marking yet another twist in the unfolding geopolitical drama. Trump said, quote, "The whole country is going to get blown up. I have very firm instructions, anything happens, they're going to wipe them off the face of this earth," unquote.